physiological part of it. So squirting, which is again the female version of ejaculation, is when the woman has climaxed and is at the verge of an orgasm, and she ejaculates a clear, almost cloudy like watery substance. And a lot of people have been saying, oh, it's not, it's squirting is peeing. No, people, squirting is not peeing. If you're peeing, you're nasty and you need to get your ass up and go to the bathroom. But no, squirting is not peeing. As a matter of fact, you probably have never squirted if you think that squirting is peeing. The watery like substance does not have a smell, and it is definitely visually arousing for a lot of men. A lot of men, I think that a lot of men find it very, very exciting, very, what's the word? I don't know, just great, because aside from feeling the body of the woman when she's coming, he doesn't know if she's faking, So the fact that her being able to squirt or ejaculate, it's a physiological thing that you cannot fake. So I think it's a really big thing for men visually, because they can tell whether or not they're doing, the right things to, make her come. Yeah, so with that said, squirting, how do you do it? How do you squirt? Okay. It is my opinion. I don't have any research on the topic as far as, every individual woman, but it is my opinion that every woman has the ability to squirt, just like every man has the ability to ejaculate. Or let's just say let's take away the absolutes, and let's just say a large percentage of men and women have the ability to ejaculate. How do you do it? Okay, so do you remember when we talked about the female G-spot? Yes, that's the spot. That is how you make her squirt. So the best way to make a woman squirt is to directly apply pressure and frequent thrusting to the G-spot. So, and the best way to get to the G-spot in this manner is to lay her on her back, pull her legs up. I mean, if she's flexible, this will be, it won't be a challenge. But if she's she's not that flexible, then you might have a little bit of work on your hands. So you would lay her on her back, pull her legs up towards her head, like her knees, pull her knees up towards her head, and so her butt's kind of lifted up a little bit. That gives you direct access to the G-spot from that area. Because you remember in the video where I showed you how to locate the G-spot, it is right under. So if you stick your finger in, if you're facing her, and you stick your finger in this way, and you do this, that's the G-spot right there. So you have to push her legs back in order to get to it. So you push her legs back, and you don't want to go right at it to begin with. What you want to do is kind of make sure that her body's in the mood, because she won't be able to release if she's not worked up. So, don't go straight to the G-spot to try and get her to come. Don't do it. So, just kind of work your way in there, and then once you feel like she's really wet, she's really moist, and, usually during intercourse, a woman can take a little bit more pressure, as you go along, because the body's starting to relax and the body is starting to go into that mode where she's going to be able to ejaculate. So you work her up, make sure she's really wet and moist, and then, you know, when you would normally start, you know, pounding on her, that's when you push her legs back and you try and do more of an upper motion type thrust on her G-spot. And you just go, 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 go. And eventually she's going to squirt. The first one is always the hardest. It's just like when you first have sex. Your first orgasm is the hardest to have because you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to have it, and you don't know what it's going to feel like. And so that first one for her, she can't control that. Like, her body's going to react to you doing what you're doing. Like, there's nothing she can do about that. It's going to happen if you're doing it right. So just thrust, 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 thrust until she pops, basically. I mean, like, that's pretty much the mechanics of it. And that's if you're using your penis. Now, if you're using your hand, then you would lay her on her back. Make sure her legs are up. This time you don't have to push her legs back because your hand can be angled the way that you need it to be angled. Now, I will say, I hope you lifting some weights or something because you're going to need a strong hand because you're going to need to do this like really fast in order to get her to squirt. So yeah, that's how you do it. That's how you get a woman to squirt. Find that G-spot. First, you know, get her in the mood, get her wet and ready. Then you go in for the action, okay? I'm pretty sure, like, if you needed to see this done, I'm pretty sure you can Google, like, make a woman squirt or something like that. I don't know. But if you actually need to see a visual, then I'm pretty sure you can find videos on it. Anyway, so that is our dropping topic for today. You know, I think squirting is amazing. I mean, I think it's cool. I mean, the fact that the woman does have a way to express, like, just like a man, I think it's cool, you know. Anyway, so that's all I have for today. I appreciate the comments and everything like that. I appreciate you guys following me and subscribing to the video. So if you want to have more videos like this, just make sure you leave comments and things like that. You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and what's the other one? There's another one. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and yeah.